Gran Touring Motorsports started as a social group of car enthusiasts, but we've expanded into all sorts of motorsports disciplines, and we want to share our stories with you. Years of racing, wrenching, and motorsports experience brings together a top-notch collection of knowledge and information through our podcast, Break Fix.
In order to release his kidnapped sister, sports car mechanic Chanfo 2 has to beat a super criminal street racer. This is 2025's Thunderbolts, aka the New Avengers. Nope. Wait, what was the other one we watched? 1974's Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, starring Clint Eastwood and Jeff Bridges.
Hold on.
No, wait. No, this is the Jackie Chan one. That's right. 1995's Thunderbolt!
Yeah!
The working title of Quentin Tarantino's Death Proof. A lot of Thunderbolts out there in the world, guys. By the way, looking up all the movies named Thunderbolt going back to like 1929, apparently Ryan Reynolds is going to do a Thunderbolt and Lightfoot reboot. We'll see if that actually happens.
That's not the one we were supposed to watch?
Yeah!
No, that is not the one we were supposed to watch.
No.
Darn.
We watched the 1995 Thunderbolt starring Jackie Chan.
I'm reviewing the wrong movie.
Good luck finding it somewhere.
How long have we been putting this movie off?
2 years, 3 years maybe?
Right?
Yeah, like a little while, yeah.
It's been a long time. I am so excited for this review.
Did it live up to the hype? We'll find out. I'm Steve.
And I'm Izzy.
And we're with Everything I Learned from Movies. And tonight, we are joined by the Gran Touring Motorsports Break Fix podcast. We have Eric, Brad, and Tania. Welcome!
Woo! Thanks for having us.
We love the Gran Touring Motorboat Sportscast.
Yeah,
Motorboat.
how's your guys' motorboating going?
See, Eric, that's what the new F1 segment should be called.
Motorboating? Yeah,
F1 motorboating.
You got a motorboat? Because I want an F1.
Oh.
Given all the rain races,
Oh, man, that's good.
it's better than Two Girls, One F1.
Yeah.
Does this movie review require some drinking to go with it? Or can we go into it sober?
I'm always down for a drinking.
I'm recovering from a cold, so I am going to skip an alcoholic beverage, but I encourage everyone else to drink on my behalf.
Out of solidarity, I'm going to drink twice as much. No.
Yeah.
Hey.
But you guys drinking anything on your end?
I am enjoying it. Izzy, not to be confused with Izzy. Oh, you can't see it because of my special virtual background. But yes, this is one of my favorites over here.
Yeah.
Those fancy fruit water things.
Yes.
We've had those
I'm
before.
enjoying a nice, refreshing glass of Mott's apple juice.
Ooh.
What are you, 3?
Yes, I have a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old. Yes, my house is well stocked with juice.
Oh, look, he's got the little sippy straw and everything. Oh.
Hey, don't hate.
Oh, never. I'm
I'm
jealous.
whimsical.
How about you, Tanya? What you drinking?
Currently nothing.
Oh.
She's drinking in the goodness of this film. That's what she's drinking in, Steve.
Did she actually watch it? Tanya,
I
did
did.
you watch it?
I did.
Wow. Did you watch all of it?
So I had actually, when I brought this movie up first time, I had started to watch it,
Oh, boy.
but I had stopped all the way up through the container home scene. I had seen all that actually already.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
And you stopped because you had already spent, or that's
No, I don't remember why I stopped. It was like watching it off YouTube or whatever a couple years ago.
I think I know why you stopped.
Zap.
We all know
She
why
had
you
to-
stopped.
She had to stop, get a nice little warm bath going, couple
She
candles.
needed like a 3-year break.
No, it popped up. You must pay for YouTube Premium to finish watching this movie. And she said, nope.
Delete.
So is this everybody else's first time watching
Yes.
Yes.
I've seen a lot of Jackie Chan movies, and I have never seen this one.
I didn't know who Jackie Chan was.
this? Never heard of him.
This is my first
Who is
foray.
Who
Was
is
she the reporter?
Jackie Chan, Jackie Stewart. I got them all mixed up.
Nice. Well, yes, from writer-director Gordon Chan, no relation.
Who's he, Steve?
Oh, well, I'm glad you asked. 30-plus credits. You might know him from 18 Golden Destroyers.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. How about The Yuppie Fantasia?
Nope.
Nah.
Fight Back to School?
Pass.
Starring Rodney Dangerfield. I get no respect. You want to catch these hands? Inspector Pink Dragon.
That sounds like fun.
That sounds like a different kind of movie that we probably don't
Yeah.
want to review on this show.
Yeah, followed by King of Beggars. Also, like, could go either way. But then, okay, guys, Fist of Legend. You know, the Jet Li classic?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
This Armageddon. No, not that one.
Oh,
Came out around the same time, oddly enough.
Armageddon.
Beast Cop sounds interesting. Cat and Mouse, The Medallion. Hey, there we go. There's another Jackie Chan.
there he is.
The King of Fighters, the video game adaptation one. And then a movie called The Four, The Four Two, The Four Three. These are the titles.
7.
Yeah. Yeah.
6, 7.
But they stopped him just before the 4-4, which is
Wow.
unfortunate.
It's a great time signature.
God of War, no, not that one. Tempting Hearts, Faces in the Crowd, and he currently has 2 movies in development.
Oh, wow.
Still getting
All right.
that work.
Pretty healthy career.
Yeah. Speaking of healthy career, Jacqueline Onassis Chan as good old Jackie Chan.
I was going to say, is that his middle name for real?
No. I forget what his real name is, but it's Chinese. Let's be real.
Jackie Chan's real
Oh,
name
Alfred.
is Chen Kong Seng.
Okay.
Kong.
Chinese names. Yeah, his name's Kong, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's backwards. Chan is the family name. So
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So Kong Seng.
Yeah. He's like a giant singing gorilla. I love it.
Yeah, no wonder we love him.
Yeah. He stars as Chan Photo. I don't know. Chan. I think he goes by this. Or no, Fo. They call him Fo. That's right.
No, Alfred.
but yes, Tanya's right. Alfred in the movie is his name. If you watch the English version,
He's Jackie Chan in all of my notes. So, or just the Great JC.
there you go.
The only JC we allow in this house.
That's right. 150 plus credits. He's been doing it since the 60s, guys. He was in Enter the Dragon briefly, but he really got into his own with movies like The Drunken Master, Battle Creek Brawl, Cannonball Run, Police Story, Super Cop series, Rumble in the Bronx, this, Jackie Chan's First Strike, the Rush Hour series, Shanghai Noon, Shanghai Nights, The Tuxedo, The Medallion, The Karate Kid, Kung Fu Panda, The Foreigner, and guys, he has 6 movies currently in production because he's Jackie Chan.
Yeah. By the way, if everybody out there has not watched The Foreigner, please go watch The Foreigner. It's so good. Pierce Brosnan plays an excellent, just gross villain. Jackie Chan plays a great old man.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And I believe Jackie Chan was also the first MTV Lifetime Achievement Award winner back in the 90s.
Nice.
Awesome.
R.I.P. to MTV, apparently.
Yeah, right.
They lost ridiculousness and were closed 3 months later. Weird. But also starring in this movie, we have Anita Yuen as Amy Yip.
Who's she, Steve?
Well, I'm glad you asked. 70 plus credits. You might know her from Tom, Dick, and Harry, I Got You, Babe, The Wrath of Silence, this, The Golden Girls, no, not that one. He Comes from Planet K, 29 episodes of All Men Are Brothers, The Death Day Party, The Goldfinger, again, no, not that one.
Goldfinger.
And coming soon, more episodes of All Men Are Brothers and Only Live Twice. I'm
Not
assuming
that
it's a
one.
James Bond thing.
Yeah. She looks super familiar though. Like, I mean, obviously she has more credits than what you mentioned. Was she in other Jackie Chan films? Did she play any other roles there? Because as soon as I saw her, I was like, you were in some other movie I've seen.
Eric, are you baiting me to say something racist? Because she looks like every other woman in this movie.
No, she looked very familiar.
She
as
looks
an
like the two
actress.
sisters.
We'll get to that later.
I did have her a little confused with one of the sisters, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, totally. It was when she said, I'm going to take care of the sisters. I'm like, wait, you aren't one of them? Shoot.
It was an Ip Man.
Wait, Tanya, did you say she was an Ip Man?
She was in Ip Man: The Final Fight.
There it is.
Oh,
There
okay,
it
with Donnie
is.
Yen. All right.
There it is. I knew it. I've seen all those. They're fantastic.
Well, also starring in this movie, we have Michael Wong as Steve Cannon.
Who's he, Steve?
Oh, it's a great goddamn name. 120 plus credits, though. Babe, did he look familiar from perhaps a Jean-Claude Van Damme, Rob Schneider movie that you love?
Oh, is he from Knockoff?
He's in Knockoff.
I unapologetically love Knockoff. That movie is so insane. Have you guys seen it?
No, but I'm wondering, is he the head cop?
Yeah.
Okay.
Steve Cannon.
All right.
They say his name like 4 times, and I'm like, I gotta change my name.
Yeah. So guys, Knockoff. Jean-Claude Van Damme and Rob Schneider are living in China selling knockoff jeans, and they accidentally get roped into like a whole murder drug ring plot.
Yeah, like an Interpol situation, kind of like this.
This sounds like a film I need to watch.
It sounds like the Lance Stroll origin story.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Doesn't Lawrence Stroll like own like a denim company or something? I
think
thought.
so. Yeah, I think that's right.
It's called Knockoff. And guys, it's so stupid. I love it so much.
Watching
But you
that.
might also have seen him in movies like City Hunter, Seven Swords, Transformers Age of Extinction,
Oh,
Zombie Fight Club, and of course, Skip Trace, another Jackie Chan, Johnny Knoxville vehicle.
yeah.
We also have Thorsten Nickel as Vonna Cougar Krugman, or whatever the hell
Man,
they
that
say.
guy. Wow.
Yeah, only 6 credits.
Not surprised.
I know, right? He was in this. He was Demon Thorsten in Jackie Chan's Fist of Fire. Yes, the legendary video game from around the same time. And he was in 1999's Lethal Combat. You'll never guess what this is. It's about a game designer who
Oh,
gets
man.
caught up in a computer-generated assassins thing, blah, blah. It's basically someone trying to make a Mortal Kombat ripoff.
Yeah.
But
So tell me that he isn't the living embodiment of the bad guy from Captain Planet with the pulled back hair and the tight ponytail. Remember that guy?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
He had like the German accent or whatever, right?
That's exactly it. It's
Yeah,
every
yeah,
time
yeah.
this guy was on screen, I was like, you're the bad guy from Captain Planet.
That's also the bad guy from Gargoyle.
Xanatos?
Except for
I mean, whoever that guy is.
The accent. But it's
Except
it's the same character.
he's voiced by Riker.
I was going to say, the only one guy that isn't from this cast of Star Trek.
Yeah. One other I wanted to mention, Corey Yoon as the Doctor.
Who's he, Steve?
Well, he has over 110 credits, but what he's really known for is being a stunt/fight coordinator for movies like The Drunken Master, X-Men, The One, The Transporter series, Cradle to the Grave, Bulletproof Monk, War, Expendables, and Wild Card, another Statham classic.
That's awesome.
So he's got legitimate credits.
Oh, yeah. He has like 110 credits, but it's always as guy Jackie Chan punches in face over the railing or something. Like, you
He's
know.
probably got it in his contract. I'll teach all these stunt guys, but I need a cameo.
He's constantly wearing a rig, just in case.
Nice.
Yeah, that's all I got for cast. How'd you guys watch this? We watched this on YouTube and threw a couple bucks their way.
I watched it painfully.
I bought it on Vudu because I have reasons.
So you now own it? You bought it for like $15 or whatever?
It wasn't even that bad. I think it was like $8 or $9.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
I'm adding it to my collection of Jackie Chan movies that I have a quite extensive collection of movies. So I was like, why not add one more? How bad could it be? It can't be any worse than the Shanghai series, which are super cringe today. They're very hard
The
to
Shanghai
watch.
movies are great. What are you talking about?
I loved them when I was younger. It was like watch them on repeat. But now I have a hard time watching Shanghai Noon and Shanghai
John
Nights.
Wayne? That's a terrible cowboy name.
When was the last time you watched Rush Hour?
Yeah, it's pretty bad too.
It's okay, Eric. They're making another one.
Oh no.
Our great dictator demands it, apparently.
So what I love is, like Rush Hour, the famous, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? No one understands the words that are coming out of your mouth. The fact that Jackie Chan did not speak English at that time, he was learning all of his lines phonetically. So even Jackie
Oh.
Chan did not understand the words that were coming out of his mouth.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Fun fact, super fun fact.
Before we dive into the movie, did anybody watch the trailer for this before they watched the movie?
Oh, no.
It was like the first 2.5 minutes of the movie. That was the trailer.
Thank you. I'm glad you watched it because I was going to watch it with my family. Like, hey, you want to watch a Jackie Chan movie? Why not? It's like 30 years old. And we put on the trailer and we're like, what is this? It was so slow and so boring. And I'm like, is this even the right movie? And I'm like all over the internet. Did I get the wrong thing? Like, what is going on? But, usually the trailers are like action packed. And I've always seen that clip, which is the opening scene of the movie with him at the training facility in Japan with the Mitsubishis and all the rally art stuff. And which is what got me excited. Excited about the movie, right? Oh, we're going to do racing. This is going to be great. But it's like, what is going on?
Yeah, when you guys were telling me about this, I was like, why would Jackie Chan be doing a racing movie? Like, it's okay, there's going to be some Jackie Chan stuff in here. It's not just going to be a drama, hopefully. Like, it'd be weird if this was like the one time. It's like a romantic comedy called Thunderbolt or something. But yeah, when we started off, and he's at car manufacturing, like taking notes and shit. I'm like, wait, is he learning to become a mechanic or just getting all the latest info? And apparently they were planning on doing a double loop-de-loop.
Yeah.
Because that was one of the things, like, they're like, pointing at the chalkboard, blah, 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 and then down to a diagram of double loop-de-loop. And I'm like, what are they doing there, Mitsubishi?
Yeah, it was like the Hot Wheels track. I was like, what is happening here?
They're teasing the finale.
Right.
Yeah, it's basically just a testing montage. And then we see like a bus on a racetrack, and I'm like, hells yeah.
So you know what's interesting about that montage? You know that big oval where they were testing the bus on?
Yeah.
Super high embankment or whatever.
Mhm.
So I dug into this a little bit because I was like trying to figure out what racetracks this was. And so super fun fact, which we'll get to later if you have it on your list, but
I don't.
not all of the filming was in Japan. Some of it was in Hong Kong and this and that. But that particular track is in Germany and it's owned by Volkswagen.
Oh.
Top Gear's
Okay.
used that track many times.
Correct.
That's where James May got the top speed on the Bugatti Veyron.
Correct. It is the high speed track. And so, yeah, it's in Germany. So it was pretty cool to see that they use that. I like when he's trying to run up it at one point. Like, what the hell is going on?
Outtakes
What are
at
you
the
doing?
end.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that the same one from the outtakes where he was like trying to climb it?
Yeah.
I think that's kind of the only part in the entire movie that, spoiler, we'll find out later, he has a totally shattered ankle. Because he's kind of limping in that scene a little bit.
Did you guys also happen to notice who the stunt coordinator for this movie is?
Jackie Chan.
Is it the doctor?
Or stunt director, I guess?
Well, Jackie does his own stunts.
Partially.
Well, he does his own stunts, but he doesn't direct all of his own stunts. It's Sammo Hung. Who's he? You guys know who Sammo Hung is?
No.
Remember a series in the late 90s called Martial Law with slightly overweight Chinese gentlemen basically kicking everybody's ass every week?
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's Sammo Hung. He's also legendary stunt coordinator and martial artist since like the 70s. He's also in The Man from Hong Kong, one of the greatest movies
Yeah.
ever made. The Stunt Woman, him and Michelle Yeoh stunting it up.
Yeah.
That's a great flick. But yeah, he pops up everywhere. But yeah, he's the stunt director for this movie. And as soon as I saw that, I'm like, oh, good. There is going to be some Jackie Chan shit in this movie.
So music montage encapsulates all the racing part at the beginning, the exciting part, which could have been the trailer. And then we go to the scene with his hand and the girl. And right, that was super weird.
So we see him in the garage. Jackie Chan's working late there at the garage. And it's like, okay, cool, what's going on? And some girl's just going through all the cars, like opening the doors, looking around a little bit, closing. I'm like, is she going to try to like steal some of them?
Some girl.
Like, who is this chick? He goes over to like, excuse me, can I help you? And she's like, oh, sorry, I'm looking for my earring. I don't know. It's kind of just klutzy or whatever, and like bashes him with the door and slams his hand in the door. He like gets a concussion, I swear. He sold it pretty well.
We were talking about watching this movie. Really good stunt guys have no problem like playing sort of like injured or clumsy on screen, and this is something you never see Vin Diesel or Sylvester Stallone do on screen. They never have a moment of weakness, but like Jackie Chan, who's doing all his own stunts and has forever, is like happy to like sort of do these kinds of scenes. Like it's almost his trademark.
Well, it's also the steroids and the fact that they can't turn their necks.
Yeah.
So it might be kind of hard to play the goofy guy, right?
True.
To your point, Izzy, I've always viewed Jackie more like almost like a circus clown or like an acrobat. Like his style is very playful.
Yes.
And obviously he's a martial artist, but he's very fluid in what he does.
Joyful in what he does.
Yeah, he's more Dick Van Dyke than Dolph Lundgren.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That's really
So we were
good.
like talking about like who in the Expendables would do this kind of scene, and Steve's like, "Oh, it's Jet Li."
Yeah, Jet Li's the only one.
But because he's a super accomplished martial artist.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any hide.
Because he physically can. Like maybe Statham, but Statham's not like, oh, I'm not taking a punch to the face.
Right. Yeah, exactly. He's not going to play the fool.
You don't have to, and you've participated in the Olympics, Steve.
That was a diver.
He was a diver.
So this is where we cut to the trailer.
Yeah, we cut to the Bonneville salt flats. Like out of nowhere, like, okay, cool. Some ponytailed German guy's testing his race car, and we find out he's Cougar Krugman, or whatever his name is. Apparently, he found out there was another undercover guy in his crew. Are they doing drugs out there at the Bonneville Salt Flats? Like we know nothing about this guy going in. Just like, I knew you were undercover, and now I'm going to drag you Furiosa style through the Bonneville Salt Flats.
With his thumbs. Oh,
Yeah.
God. Urgh.
You feel like the thumbs would give up after like a quarter mile, maybe. But enough of that shit. Now we cut to outside the police department, where there's an exchange of suitcases going on literally in front of the police department. Ballsy.
There was something to do with drugs because I was so confused. If we back it up a second.
Yeah.
After the Bonneville Salt Flats thing, and he's hanging out in front of the police station,
Mhm.
and he's wearing a cap with a police badge on it.
Yeah.
I thought, is he a dirty cop?
Maybe.
Because then a guy walked out from the station and was like, here's the briefcase. What do we have here? And he opens it up and there's guns, but then there's like the secret compartment full of cash and something swaddled, probably cocaine, I don't know. And then he opened the other secret compartment with little vials,
Probably heroin.
likely of
Yeah.
drugs. And it's like, all right, we're going to Hong Kong next.
Yeah, that was all that scene. But it's like, okay, but he's also like a world famous race car driver or whatever.
And nobody's
Apparently.
going to talk about his C4 Corvette.
I
his
was
Barbie
thinking it
car.
the whole time.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then we cut to Hong Kong for shopping and racing. What is going on in this movie?
And we're only 3 minutes in. That's the best
Yeah.
part of 2 hours.
But yeah, enough of that shit. Now we cut to a junkyard.
Yeah, right?
All right, now we got to identify every car that's in the junkyard. Go.
No, we're not doing that. There's
Junk.
a lot of cars.
Oh, okay.
Dan is not here. There's no
There was
car.
Daihatsu Charade. There was a Chrysler Valiant. There was the Civic.
Tanya, I'm glad you brought up a Daihatsu Charade. When we left San Francisco in 2019, there was still a singular Daihatsu Charade that was driving around and parking in like the Mission area. And it turns out that like I know the person whose brother owned it. And apparently it was a complete piece of shit, but he thought it was hilarious to keep it running.
Nice.
Would bet it's still there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Now, at this point, the yellow car shows up for those that are car aficionados. I got excited. That's a third gen RX-7. That car was new when this movie came out. That was the hot car in 1995. Like, it was legit.
Yeah.
Awesome sauce.
The color isn't the greatest, but no, it's kidding.
RX-7 wears yellow well. But I don't know about you guys. If you've watched enough Jackie Chan movies, you knew what was coming next, though, right? So the guy's like, hey, work on my car, I give you money, you make it go fast. And he's like, get the hell out of here, right? And then they cut to the next scene, and he's in his red jumpsuit as a mechanic and the whole thing.
I need a place to lose the cops when I'm running from them, and you're going to help me, blah, blah, blah. Go to hell! And the guy's like, okay, fine, bye-bye. I'm just going to go over here, blah, blah, blah. And then we cut to him. He's at a cafe just outside of the junkyard or whatever. And these two schoolgirls go walking by. And so he gives a little firm open palm slap on the behind. And they're like, you pervert, blah, blah, blah. Like, I like to look.
That's how we know he's a bad guy.
Yeah. But then the girls go into the junkyard and it's like, oh, shit.
Like, there's a certain formula to a Jackie Chan. Like, you know a fight is coming,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah. So
Doesn't want no trouble.
here we go. Good old brother Jackie Chan. He's like, surprise, motherfucker.
Before we get into the fight itself, which was amazing, did you guys notice how it felt like the first Fast and the Furious at that moment? Like the little sandwich shop, and they're getting their lunch, and the guys are sitting there all around, and there's some pretty girls.
Yeah. Toretto sandwiches. That's where they were at. Yeah.
Exactly. And I was
Yeah.
like, man, if Fast and the Furious didn't rip this scene off.
Yeah, you know back when Fast and Furious just sold Zoom players?
But yeah, it starts whooping their asses a little bit, but only a little bit just to teach them a lesson because they start like, oh, I'm sorry, I had no idea, blah, blah, blah. And he's got like a shovel ready to like dig a grave and after beating him to death.
Right?
And then some cops drive by and they're like, hey, Jackie, what's going on here? And they like pick him up and say they got to go do a sting or something. And I'm like, hold on, is he a fucking cop too?
It's very confusing. And again, we're like 5 minutes into the movie now. Like, it moves really fast.
Yeah.
Don't explain a lot. There's a lot that you have to fill in your own blanks about.
I'm like, yeah, some of us got to work a couple jobs to get by, even back in the 90s in Hong Kong.
I think Jackie Chan in every movie has to like work several jobs. He's not usually a rich guy.
No, well, yeah.
What was the one,
Battle Creek Brawl?
Battle Creek Brawl? How many jobs did he
Yeah.
have in that one? Like 6?
Yeah, he's like, all right, I gotta do some laundry, and then I gotta go wash some dishes, and oh yeah, I also do street fights on the side.
Jackie Chan was the washerwoman.
Right. But yeah, so then we go to that night. They're setting up like a checkpoint, pulling over cars to see if they've been souped up because apparently that's illegal in Hong Kong. You know, very Fast and Furious. Like, I was waiting to see like the girls with the short shorts and Ja Rule showing up for some reason.
Oh my god.
Ja Rule. This is like Brad's favorite scene, though. We were even talking about this yesterday, about how ludicrous it was.
Oh yeah. Toe. These rotors are not stock. Toe. This exhaust does not smell stock. Toe.
Yeah, that was my favorite. When he sticks his nose like up the exhaust pipe, he's like, this exhaust is not stock. Toe!
Yeah. He was saying some things that, like, you'd have to like look at the engines to see.
Right.
And I'm like, you haven't even popped the hood.
Well, the one he was like, hood pins, toe.
Yeah.
These hood pins are not factory. Joe.
But then vroom, 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 a speedster goes by. And they're like, oh, quick, chase him, blah, blah, blah. And there's like a cop on a bicycle that's like gonna stand in the way and get ran over. But then Jackie Chan runs over and like saves him the last minute. And then a cop car rolls. And I'm like, how the fuck did that happen?
Yeah, that cop car just like rolled out of nowhere.
More where that comes from.
Yeah.
But enough of that shit. We then cut to Interpol where we meet the real hero of the movie, Steve Cannon.
Yeah, Steve.
But it's really just so they can say his name and see that he's doing something involving a billboard and a crew of people.
He's all that is man, Steve.
He doesn't even say like, okay, we're trying to bring down a certain person or whatever. Just like, all right, we are set up here in Hong Kong. I am with Interpol. Then we cut to the junkyard. I don't know. I was a little confused at this scene at the first because I thought they were just playing dreidel.
Right?
They're just like spinning a top or whatever, but they're trying to spin it on like one of those magnet things, so it looks like it's like hovering and spinning and like perpetually going or whatever. But it took a couple minutes. One thing I do like about this scene, though, we see their couch, and you guys notice the couch in this scene.
And their coffee table, yeah. The couch was the back of a car with leather seats in it.
Yeah, it was like the back of a Cadillac or
Dude,
something. Pretty sweet.
I want a car couch.
Yeah.
Those things are so expensive.
It's like those car beds.
Yeah, I want a race car bed.
I sleep in a race car.
I mean, when you sleep in a shipping container, yeah, I guess you can have all that stuff, but we'll get to that
hell
too.
yeah.
You know, the shipping container seems really cool until you realize there's no plumbing.
And zero insulation.
Luckily, they live in a tropical climate.
And then we cut to them again, like a night checkpoint. Or Jackie Chan and his dad, they're sitting in a tow truck waiting for speedsters to come by, but they're doing the whole Gone in 60 Seconds thing where they're like trying to identify the car by the sound and stuff. And I'm like, all right, this is why Eric picked this movie. Then this news crew, like a reporter and cameraman, just kind of pop around the corner. Hey, why are you guys helping the cops? Blah, blah, blah. And Jackie Chan's like, get that shit on my face. It's okay. We can cover your face. I'm like, it doesn't matter in China. I'm sorry, guys. It really...
Steve, you've been to China.
There's 5 faces there, guy. I'm sorry. That's just how it is. The entire police force is out looking for people racing, like hundreds of cops out in them streets. They're just sitting and waiting. And then like, all right, well, it's 8 o'clock and nothing's happening, so we should just call it a day. The news car like ran out of oil or something.
Ran out of gas.
Or gas, that's right, the side of the road.
And there's a great one-liner here because they're arguing about something. And at one point, his dad, the old guy who was sniffing the exhaust pipe earlier, I think he was still high on the fumes. And I thought this was really telling, right? He goes, all cars need gas except the electric ones. And I'm like, hold on a second.
Yeah.
This movie was written in the mid-90s. We were dabbling with electric cars back then, not like today.
Oh,
thought that was
they've been
really
around
interesting.
for a while, Eric, just not here in America.
I mean, okay.
Well, and that's the thing. This is a movie made in Hong Kong. So
Yeah.
It's like in the Karate Kid with Jackie Chan and Jaden Smith, where they have like the water heaters that are like the size of a 2-liter.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Anyway, a lot of cool stuff going on outside of America. You guys should check it out if you get the chance. But then they come by and they're like, oh, yeah, we can give you some gas to top it off. And then a speedster comes going by.
Okay. Let's talk about these two cars for a second. Because, I mentioned earlier the RX-7, the hotness. The silver car,
not a Supra.
do you guys know what it is?
It was a Galant.
Well, it was a Mitsubishi.
Well, the whole thing was Mitsubishi, right? Sponsored by Mitsubishi.
Well, no, but the bad guy's car was a Skyline.
Correct. Yes, it was R32 Skyline.
Yeah, the silver car was a Mitsubishi, but not a 3000 GT or GTO. It was something else. Something I remember from the Gran Turismo days, but I cannot remember what it actually is.
The FTO.
Yes, that's it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the hot Eclipse, basically. The better Eclipse. The one that we didn't get.
Because it was front wheel drive, wasn't it?
Correct.
Like 37. Yeah.
It's the cousin to the Eclipse. We got the prettier one with the Fast and the Furious car, the green one, the original one. But the FTO was the better car.
Well, of course, Jackie Chan's got to commandeer it, though, for some hot pursuit.
Yes!
So he hops in the car with the reporter and they go driving off. And he's like, call the police.
Apologies there, because I would like to interject that I was very impressed by the 0 to 60 speed of a Mitsubishi FTO from a dead stop to instantly being right on the tail of that Skyline.
Do you know how fast the Skylines are? They are monstrously quick.
That's why the car has to stop, because we see Cougar and he's obviously impressed because, apparently Jackie Chan has teleport technology in that car.
Yep.
Here I wrote a note and I underlined it, as I do. I take copious notes when we review these films. You remember when we did Highway to Hell and I kept talking about the bear? There's no bears in this movie. However, did you notice our bad guy, Captain Planet villain guy, how many different sunglasses he wore in the film?
Oh, he has different sunglasses every scene.
Correct. So now we got the yellow, like DeWalt, I'm going to go cut some timber in my spare time kind of thing going on as he's driving at night.
There's snow barter glasses because the warm colors help you spot the trails better. Duh.
Yeah. But this perpetuates through the film. As you said, he's got different sunglasses in every scene. It's ridiculous. And there's a lot of scenes.
Waiting for him to have like the 3D glasses or whatever from Back to the Future or something.
We all have that friend in our life who like is constantly losing their sunglasses and sitting on their sunglasses and has to go to the county fair and buy like 15 pairs of the $5 sunglasses.
Uh-huh.
Like
He's got a glove
he's that
compartment
guy.
filled with them. Yeah.
Like he's like, oh fuck, I set on my glasses again, and just one of his henchmen's like, here you go, boss.
Or maybe he's like Jordan the Stallion on Instagram. You've seen him and he like chucks his glasses all the time. And the guy must go through like hundreds of glasses in a year. He's always throwing them across the room. Anyway, moving on.
So we get back into Hot Pursuit and they're trading some paint, huh?
Ugh.
And then Jackie Chan like runs into a water barrel, and I'm like, well, that's the end of that race. Oh, I would be wrong. I would be absolutely
you
wrong.
would
He's
lost
still
money
able
on
to
that.
keep up. Cougar, he like ends up like jumping in the car, like hitting a ramp or some shit, and whee! And then they come to a roadblock, start like spinning around. Okay, well, Cougar's back now. They're like rear-ending each other, like the bumper, but then like hitting the brakes and shit. Luckily, eventually this kind of stops when there's a spike strip thrown out from a roadblock. Yeah, Cougar's caught. Roll credits, guys. What do we think?
I think that was Need for Speed Hot Pursuit back in the old days. Like throw the spike strip, call the cop. This was the messiest car chase I'd ever witnessed. Super erratic.
This was the end of Act 1 of the film.
We're 12 minutes into the film at this point.
Yeah, well, it wasn't cut the greatest, but you know, it's not like George Miller's directing.
No,
Gordon
it's not
Chan.
even the cutting of the scenes. It's the driving itself. If you looked at what they were doing,
It was not possible.
and if you looked at a Fast and the Furious film later, or any of the great car chase scenes like the 7-Ups or Vanishing Point and stuff like that, where the guys are really smooth and maybe they're drifting and whatever. I mean, there were some points where it's like herky-jerky, weird lane change.
They were trading paint.
Thought I was watching Lando and Oscar at Canada last year. It's like freaking bonkers the way they were driving. And it was just like, this is the worst cinematography for a chase scene I've ever seen.
I know what you're saying. It needs one of those scenes. The camera goes under the hood and we watch the spark go down the wires and ignite the fuel and
Danger to
and then through the steering wheel into the hands of the driver, and we see Paul Walker's Baby Blues electrify.
Yes, all of that.
So we cut to the next morning. We're at the police department. Amy, the reporter, she calls her boss and is like, oh my God, I've got the greatest story ever. I was actually there when Cougar Krugman or whatever got pulled over. And he's like, that's great. Send me the pictures and we'll get on the news. And she's like, oh shit about that.
I just have the story. I didn't have a camera with me. Nobody wants to hear your story. We want pictures. Try us again next time. It's a bummer for her, but like, he's not wrong.
Yeah, totally. But then we get to the interrogation room and Jackie Chan's in there and they bring in Cougar and he's basically like, you were pretty good last night. You should race me. You got some skills. And, you know, Steve Cannon comes into the room and he's like, all right, bitch, you're going to jail. But then lawyers start coming in. And they're like, he's got a Libyan passport that says that's not Cougar Krugman. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
It's the Libyans.
Yeah, I mean, all right. So he's just some other guy that you caught driving recklessly and blah, blah, blah. Cool. We'll just keep you in cell until we can really identify who the hell you are. All right, then.
Next scene.
Enough of that. Jackie Chan, he's got to get back to work. But of course, the news crew's there, and his dad and his sisters are like letting him like go through all of his shit, like check out. I guess he has a bunch of racing trophies and all kinds of stuff.
As she comes to visit them at the junkyard / shipping container house or whatever, there's a Countach in the garage, which I thought was pretty cool. And then Tanya, did you catch as they're going into the office where she's interviewing the sister and then she's going to end up talking to the dad? There was a Audi Deutsche Touring poster on the wall, like Hans Stuck's V8 Audi was like right there in the doorway as you walked into that little office. I was like,
What are you doing with your arm there? Talking about the Germans and the pointing.
Yeah, that's
at the wall. What's going on there,
It's
Eric?
an awfully odd way to position your hand and hold it at a 45-degree angle and
talking about
cut
the
out
Germans.
sharply. That's
I call it the Elon.
The Germans. And Hans Stuck.
Anyway,
Nine.
I nerded
Nine.
out a little bit.
That's what you did. You nerded out. I don't think Tanya saw it. Tanya's dead. She's gone.
You know, when a German stubs his toe, he yells out, Quintash! Anyway, so the reporter's like trying to like interview Jackie, but basically like okay, but I've got like a whole backstory made out for you, so you should just lie about it, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what kind of reporter are you? This is very progressive. You should be an American journalist 30 years from now.
Jackie's response is, there will be no interviews. That's all he kept saying.
Yep, no comment. And then some guy in shades shows up and starts walking all over the Countach. And of course, everybody's like, hey, Jackie, some assholes and his buddies are down here. They eventually, like, walk up the stairs to, like, meet Jackie, and like, yeah, I got a message for you. Don't talk to cops. And then, like, has, like, a fistful of fucking cash he just hands him. And I'm like, sweet. Takes that cash, goes to his room. No, instead, we got to fight. Whapa!
Yeah.
Jackie Chan shit, baby. Spinning off poles and drop kicking and going through like the barriers of the stairs and backflips and getting hit and doing the facial reactions. Oh,
Facial reaction. So good.
yeah. But then also
Stunt
been
kid
kicking
facial
him back.
Izzy, are you going to sing it? Are you going to go there like 70s, everybody was kung fu fighting?
Everybody
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba.
get the fastest.
And we got to do the song that was going on during the manufacturing montage in the beginning. So eventually Jackie Chan works these like 8 kung fu fighters like into a paint bay at his garage and shut the doors and blast them with some of that yellow paint. They all die of asphyxiation. Roll credits, guys. What do we think?
And Thunderbolt Act 2.
We have to wait. We lost Eric.
We need to give Eric a moment. He needs to compose himself. He is so enamored with your beautiful singing voice.
Sorry, keep going.
All right, so then we cut to the police department, and Cougar's being released. But then Steve Cannon comes in and is like, "Psych, bitch! Jackie Chan says he recognizes you now from before, and so you're arrested again." And I'm like, "Uh-huh." So then call the FBI and Interpol, and I don't know, they're going to get extra security for Jackie Chan because he's like a star witness now. So then cut to some chicken wings and back at work, at their container ship home. And I have in my notes, there's not a chicken wing in sight. Those are hot dogs on those sticks. What the fuck are they talking about?
Uh-huh.
But then there was like one chicken wing on somebody's hot dog roaster or whatever over the fire, and it's like, okay, I guess there's one. Cougar, his lady friend,
His lawyer.
she's going into the jail cell for visitation or whatever, I guess. And then, I don't know, the movie all of a sudden turns into Heat.
Whoa, wait a minute. Wait. You went straight to the Rambo fight scene out of the Matrix and you didn't talk about her pat down?
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, there's the little pat down. We don't see
Little pat
anything.
down.
It's just like, oh, yeah, sexy lady.
Little pat down. I literally wrote down in my notes, butt cheeks.
Butt cheeks.
It was like, what is this? Like, you see pat downs and frisking, in TV shows and movies, but I was like, what is this, like, full on?
He's an international criminal mastermind. You gotta, like, go deep with those searches.
Yeah, apparently. How much C4 fits in a button?
Enough.
Did you notice when she unpacked, she had it in a button? Or was it in her all of her buttons? Because it was like a mound. It looked like a coconut on the side of that prison cell or the door or whatever it was. And she put all that C4 on there to like blow the thing up.
It looked like a big red button, basically.
Where was she hiding that?
It was between her coconuts. It was
Look, they
between.
thought it was a pack of Trident. Turned out it was a pack of C4.
Good Lord. Chaos ensues.
The criminal enterprise that we still don't know what it is that he does other than reckless driving
So much reckless driving.
and, murder in the middle of the salt flats.
That's true of the Fast and the Furious too. If you think about Vin Diesel's character, if you think about Toretto, do we really know what he did wrong?
So are we really going to unpack this?
Yeah, he steals Zune players and DVDs and MP3s.
And he pissed off Hercules himself.
I mean, that's at the
Steve?
end, but yeah.
But in the same way, we really don't know what Dom Toretto did. It takes like 10 movies to kind of do that whole exposition. But in the first movie, you're like, well, he's the thug. He's a bad guy. In the same way, this is right there. Like, do we really care what this guy does?
Killed somebody on the Bonneville salt flats.
I've seen like all 12 or 13 of those Fast and Furious movies several times. What is it that Toretto does besides steal Zune players and then become a spy / superhero?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Zero.
Yeah, okay. He owns a sandwich shop.
There you
No,
go.
his sister owns a sandwich shop.
Because, he wasn't just stealing Zune players. It was armed robbery on, like, federal interstates. It was a federal crime, which is why
Oh, yeah, of course.
the FBI was involved. So, to limit it down to, oh, he stole Zune players, I
Wait
think
a
is a bit
second.
unfair to his character.
We took
Hold
a
on, hold on.
serious
Wait, wait,
turn.
wait.
He wasn't a petty criminal. He was like a legit armed robber.
Wait. I thought you were joking. Did he really steal Zune players in
Yeah,
the movie?
Zune players, flat screen TVs,
And
Like
DVD
whatever
players.
the hot
Yeah.
technology was at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where they drove the Hondas under the tractor trailers,
Yeah,
remember?
Yeah,
it came
yeah.
out like 2004.
No, was it 2001?
What were they stealing from the tractor trailer? I honestly don't remember.
Yeah,
It was
that's
like
that's
Zune
that's that's in the back. Yeah,
players,
yes,
yeah.
technology. They were robbing Best Buy.
When they went into Johnny Tran's garage, remember they saw like the boxes of DVD players and all that shit?
Oh.
Like Toretto was stealing the same shit, and I think he was selling it to Johnny Tran on the side.
So what is Cougar doing?
Slapping underage girls on the ass, Steve.
Well, there was something to do with drugs.
No, that wasn't even him. That was
that's
Rando
right.
Street Thug or
Rando
whatever.
Street Thug.
Or But basically, as the police station's getting raided by the crew with like AK-47s and shit, just rat-tat-tat-tat-tat, we're seeing fucking headshots. We're seeing basically half the Hong Kong PD is wiped out. The cell gets blown with her smuggled in button C4 or whatever, and her and Kruger just go walking out. Do. Oh shit, she's dead.
But she got shot in the arm.
Oh, I thought she got shot in the neck. I thought she got Charlie Kirked.
I didn't know she got shot.
To me, it looked like it was shot in her arm, and then suddenly she's like, I'm dead. I was like, wow.
Well, yeah, that was just it. Her head flew back, so I'm like, oh shit, is that where the squib went off? Like, right in the neck or whatever? Because they're instantly like, no time, we gotta leave without her. She's gone or whatever.
She's
Yeah.
DED dead.
Yeah.
And then there were grenades. We had more grenades.
Oh yeah, dozens of grenades.
And then Steve Cannon is the last man standing with his freaking suspenders looking like Cobra. It's like a whole thing. I was like, what is happening here? The movie took a weird turn. Again, another scene that almost could be deleted because it was just like, what the hell is the point of this? It was gory.
There were a lot of scenes that could have been deleted. Probably 95% of the film could have been deleted.
So like, all right, that scene was crazy and came out of nowhere, like this Jackie Chan movie.
Our super cop, Steve Cannon, did you notice? He shoots sideways.
Oh my gosh, yes, thank you.
As was
I
the style at the
wanted to say
time.
about
Yeah.
that. He also like one hand semi-automatic, whatever it was.
Yeah.
I'm like
Oh,
those
yeah,
things
yeah.
are probably have some heft to them and kick, but he's just like one-handed.
He can just spray though.
Guy's a badass.
So then we cut back. It's nighttime at the junkyard.
Act 4.
We're in the container home and everybody's just sleeping away. But then we start panning around and seeing, I guess, all of Jackie Chan's buddies are dead. Or were they sleeping? I don't know. They look, because the people were walking amongst them too. So I'm like, okay, they must have killed them silently somehow.
So I wrote down, is this a dream sequence? WTF is going on right now? Like, I was totally confused.
Yeah, we see them operating a crane and they hook it up to the container that's Jackie Chan's bedroom, I guess.
Mhm.
And then they just pry it from the rest of the home. And we get to see Jackie Chan inside waking up like, what the fuck? And being tossed around the room with the bed and the drawer, whatever the hell's in there. And all sorts of, I don't know, paper and blankets shit go flying around. Oh shit, now it's on its side. And then he basically falls out of there. While this is going on, the guy that's like in the crane with Cougar is like, why don't you just kill him? It's like, because guns are easy. I am playing mind games. I'm like, what?
Cat knows how to play with his mouse.
Yes, that's the line.
While he wears his Jokleys, did you see those too? Oh my God, the sunglasses were unreal.
Can somebody explain to me why this scene lasted 4 hours?
Because it's the greatest scene of the movie.
It's phenomenal. What is wrong with
Because-
you?
Literally lasted 4 hours.
Jackie Chan's in his container room and his mirror breaks. And so now his bare feet and hands are being cut up by the glass. He's getting all die-hearted and shit.
So dramatic.
Eventually finds a way out of the container, like the door opens or whatever, and he's able to get out safely. But the container's still held by the crane and being rammed into his home where his father and the corpses of his friends and his two sisters are still in there. We get to see it from the inside where everything is falling around them and it's fucking awesome.
I wrote down smashy smash, 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 smash.
Oh, that's right. So he got out of his container bedroom by jumping out the window onto the balcony of the house as it's being swung at the house, fall down and like save his sisters from being crushed. Then they just drop the container through the roof of it to crush everything, including the Lamborghini Countach at the bottom.
So, Brad, you know why this scene felt like it took forever? Because unlike other parts of the film that were sped up and then slowed down and sped up
this
and
is
slowed down,
slow-mo.
if you sped up the crane, it would have looked like something out of a Charlie Chaplin film. So you had to do it in the kind of real time, and cranes are not fast.
Yeah.
Super slow.
The scene looked like it was filmed in stop motion. I had never seen a live action stop motion scene before until this scene, and it was ridiculous.
I will say, I think it would have been really funny. The part where the cable snapped and the thing drops and then Jackie starts falling through as Steve described it. If he had suddenly turned into like California Raisin claymation and he's like, as he's falling, I think it would have been perfect.
I think it would have been perfect. They played the music from like the old timey like comedies where people were going in and out of doors trying to chase each other. Like, yeah,
Like some
that
Benny
one.
Hill
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
going on.
Yep.
I think we should edit the movie and put that in over it and speed it up a little bit. It would be much better.
But then everything's falling around him, and his dad has a heart attack, and the sisters just go catatonic.
Oh my god, I wanted to slap them.
Wait, did we miss the tug of war?
Tug of war.
Yeah, Brad, you know what I'm talking about. This is the tug of war part.
Tug of war.
What the fuck are you talking about,
because
Eric?
the one daughter falls on top of one of the cars, and then the dad
yeah.
is trying to pull her one way, and Jackie Chan's trying to pull the other way. And I almost feel like they didn't read the script correctly, and they really didn't know which way they were supposed to go. And Jackie Chan's just like, "Motherfucker, go this way."
Yeah,
he's like, "Oh, okay." I feel like they just left that in, but it wasn't supposed to be that way.
Yeah. And then Cougar just like pops up around the corner and is like, "Hey, Jackie, how's it going? Race me in Japan." But yeah, then we cut to the hospital, and Jackie Chan's there because, he got messed up and lost a lot of blood with all the gashes and a house being dropped on him and whatnot.
In a very cartoon way. I thought maybe the second or third, fourth time that they tried to hit him with that needle, that it was going to bend like a cartoon. Like Gumby or something. I was like, why do they keep showing this? Why do they keep trying to stab him with this needle? I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with there. Yeah, they're basically trying to get him to calm down because he needs to heal or whatever.
Right.
And the reporters are there, and they're like, Cannon's there too, and they're like, "Hey, so what happened? Was it Cougar? Blah blah blah." And he's like, "No comment, no questions, blah blah blah." And then he's like kind of rages out for a bit and like tells the reporter to fuck off. And then Steve Cannon is like, "No, you really got to help me out here. We stuck our neck out for you." He's like, "And they killed my whole family. You don't protect anybody." And Steve Cannon pulls his gun on Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
And Jackie Chan takes the gun, like puts it to his forehead, and he's like, do it, I fucking dare you." And I'm like, what is this movie all of a sudden?
Which Jackie Chan movie was it where he does the thing with the gun, takes it and flips it and disassembles it and gives it back to the guy?
Rush Hour?
Yeah, all in one move. This could have been the moment that he practiced that.
So Steve Cannon, eventually he's like, "Look, I'm sorry. I know we're all going through a lot here. Let's just Teal will take care of." He said something about like, "Don't worry, we'll find your sisters." And I'm like, are they not at the hospital? Did I miss where they got jacked or whatever?
Cougar took one of them.
Yeah. Took them both.
He took both of them.
Oh, because at the end, only one. Never mind. Whatever.
He got one back.
Eric, did you watch this movie?
Yes.
We'll get to it. But yeah, he's got both his sisters.
Your intro, though, from IMDb says singular, his kidnapped sister. And that's why
They
I
were
was
both
confused.
kidnapped, but he got one of them back. Hans Gruber there let one of them go. And
Yeah, after the Pachinko fiasco we're about to get into.
Yeah.
But okay, in this scene though, at the hospital or whatever, Steve kind of like drops some photos of like Cougar with, I guess, other cops. Again, everybody looks the same, but I swear it's other people we'd seen at the police department or whatever. And so I'm like, okay, well, you got that Cougar's working with the cops, or what? Why are these pictures here? I don't know. It doesn't matter.
They're all on the take.
So yeah, Jackie Chan gets shot up with some sedatives and fades out. And then we cut to Jackie Chan being outside the junkyard, and I'm just like, oh, okay, well, I guess time has passed. I don't know how much. Not even going to venture to guess. And the reporter's there too, and she's like, "Leave me alone." He freaks out on her a bit, and she starts crying. Then she's like, "So you're going to start racing? I can watch your family while you do that, and then you can focus on that. You don't have to worry about all the other stuff." Okay, cool. So then they start building a car from scratch. I like how they're basically like, "How are you getting the money for all this?" And Jackie Chan's like, "Don't worry about it."
Yeah, it's like, okay.
I'm like, is Cougar financing it?
also, that was the ultimate overnight from Japan shipment.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, they're next door, so.
The iconic Mitsubishi Evo 3.
Ooh.
So far, all of these cars are in initial D. I just want to point that out as well.
There were moments where I was like, this is like, or I was reminded of Initial D.
Yes.
And I was like, which came first? But they came at the same time.
Correct.
The D or the V? Which one came first?
No, you're D, initial D. D as in Delta.
See, I was making a semen joke.
Sorry. Whoop, right over. All right.
I'm a grown-up.
So he builds the car, and now we get another entertaining scene. Obviously, Jackie is friends with the cops, and they close the roads down.
Yeah, because they're going to test the car on the expressway. So yeah, they're basically shutting down Hong Kong for a couple of hours midday just because.
Sure, why not?
But then, as luck would have it, the governor's convoy is pulling on, and the cops don't like even put a hand up to stop them. Just like, oh boy, ooh, radio it in or whatever. Jackie just kind of zips past. I guess the British governor or whatever wasn't wearing a seatbelt, and he went up into the front seat.
He face planted into the dashboard, and it was awesome.
But why? Because this Jackie went around them, so it's not
Yeah.
like, why did they even slam on the brakes?
They weren't even going that fast. It
It's
was
for the
yeah.
stupid.
comedy.
Okay.
What we don't get is the British oppression of Hong Kong. It was symbolic. They were making a statement. Da, 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 da. It's all lost on us as Westerners.
I like how Eric pretends like we've never seen a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie set in Hong Kong or the Rush Hour series or any of these other.
Just saying.
I'm just saying Double Impact. Look it up.
Yes,
1991.
Yeah.
So, so then we cut to Jackie Chan and Amy. They're chatting about something. Enough of that, though. We got to get back to some racing. And he's doing his test laps or whatever to like qualify for the race. But his laps just keep getting slower. Amy's checking her camera for something. I don't know what. But then she sees that Cougar's people are there. So she randomly takes a guy's bike and follows him. And I'm like, what the hell is going on?
That was
Like-
the funniest little bike, too.
Yeah.
Motocomp or something. It looked like the dog from,
Doctor Who?
remember Doctor Who in the 70s? The little dog that was like completely square.
K9.
Yes, thank you. That's what the bike looked like. It was like something out of Tron.
It looked like a Hot Wheel intended for an 8-year-old.
Yeah, that too.
But she's following him to a mall, and I'm like, okay, cool. Oh, and then this is where it's like, wait, the sisters are kidnapped? When the hell did that happen? Because they're just hanging out with Cooler, all tied up, both of them. And then, so we follow him into a Pachinko parlor, apparently also headquarters for the fucking Yakuza.
Okay, let me ask a question, all right? Because I wrote down, this is the craziest sounding casino I've ever heard, just the noises. And so Pachinko's come up quite a bit in anime and stuff. What the hell are they?
Have you ever played Pachinko?
No.
It's pinball slots, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like pinball and slots. Had a baby.
Yeah,
it's super huge in Asia. It's a way to gamble.
No, it's like our game where you roll the ball into the...
Skee ball?
Like skee ball?
Yes, but it's pinball, and you're trying to get the balls into different spots, and then it's different payouts per thing.
That sounds highly entertaining.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's super fun. It's like a big gambling thing for like 50 years.
Why don't we have that here?
Go to Vegas.
Never seen them in Vegas.
They also don't tend to break down as often from Yakuza fights.
Ah, there you go.
Oh,
So yeah, Jackie Chan gets there and he's basically, where are my sisters?
See, this is the part where the movie leaves so much out in between. How did he know to go there? Because we know she followed him on K9, robot scooter.
And he popped up there. Yeah.
And then how did he know to go there? Like, you don't ever see that part. It's just like he shows up.
I guess she called him or something. And like once he was done doing his preliminary qualifying laps or whatever, it's like, all right, I'll be right there. But the guy they were following or whatever, Cougar's guys, is like, look, there's 30 of us and one of you. Get the fuck out of here. You know, they're surrounding him like, all right, we're going to see some Jackie Chan shit. But then nope, Jackie Chan just sort of walks away. And then he grabs a hammer from a nearby carnival.
Wrong
Test
way.
of strength. Yeah.
You know, the ones where he's like slam the hammer down and the little thing goes up the scale and hits the bell. But yeah, so now he's got the hammer and he's going like pachinko machine, like, hey, everybody get out of here. The casino's closing. Get out of here. Get out of here. Shit's about to go down. And then he starts smashing machines. You know, they send everybody down. And then there's a fight. A fucking 30-on-1 Jackie Chan shit going on top of the machines and drop kicking people. And then there's trampolines suspended in the air for some reason.
Take a breath.
Shit is amazing.
Flag on the play, my man. How do you avoid the part that all the dudes that come running out, not only are they Yakuza,
They're naked. Sumo.
bathhouse,
Yeah.
obligatory bathhouse scene. I literally wrote in my notes, more butt cheeks, this time with tattoos,
Tattooed butt cheek.
right?
Well, that's how you get a bunch of Yakuza dudes in one place at one time. You got to get them all sweaty and in those baths and everything. It's not like they're there for a board meeting. It's not like they're telemarketing or something in the other room. No. I assume it was a brothel in the original draft, but they're like, no, we got to work the pachinko balls in it for the big finale at the end of this fight.
No. The bathhouse is very cliche, especially in like anime and stuff like that. It's a token
Yes.
thing to do the bathhouse.
Somebody had just seen Red Dawn or whatever.
Yeah, right.
You know, we see Schwarzenegger and Sven Thorsen fighting naked outside of the bathhouse in the snow. We should do that, but in Hong Kong.
This is the precursor to the take the towel and do the gun thing. Did you notice that he ripped the sumo jockstrap off the guy and he starts like beating the shit out of another guy with it? I was like, this is awesome. This is Jackie Chan fighting, right? This scene is his style, his thing. The circus, the comedy, all of it is so good.
Yeah, basically this whole fight culminates with all the pachinko balls being dropped in slow motion. It's a pretty cool little scene.
So good.
Such a good fight
So
scene.
would you say you like his style?
I do.
You know who else liked his style? Cougar, because he comes around after the fight's all over and all the pachinko balls spilled out, and he literally says, I like your style. Here, have one of your sisters back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool, thanks, bro. Anyway, see you on the racetrack. All that kind of shit, right? So then we cut to the track. It's the last day for qualifying. And, you know, Steve Cannon shows up and he's like, hey, so where's your other sister? And Jackie Chan's like,
to talk about it.
leave me alone. Leave me alone. I got to qualify.
By the way, nobody's going to mention that he's got a bunch of bruises all over his fucking face.
Yeah, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, this is the one time where it was like, it took 30 Yakuza warriors in a pachinko bar to slightly swell Jackie Chan's lip.
Right.
Yeah, I wrote down stairs, chairs, and trampolines.
Yeah. Long story short, Jackie's got to get a qualifying round, or, you know, a lap of like a minute 39. He just makes it and then instantly crashes and boom, fire, roll credits. No.
Act 5.
So terrible.
Comes out there and he's on fire, but he's like, no, save the car. Use extinguishers on it, not me. I'll be fine. I'm Jackie Chan. Yeah, so that night they have the charred remains of the car there in the garage, and I guess the financier guy or whatever there that we're like meeting for the first time is like, I'm sorry, Jackie, I can't help you, especially not by like tomorrow morning when the race is. Anyway, I gotta go get the track ready or whatever. You know, I gotta leave this movie. So next morning he goes out there and they're getting the track ready. Like they have like the bunch of sweeper guys out there cleaning off the track and everything, getting it ready. And Jackie Chan comes out and psych, the financier shows up with like a couple semis filled with 2 new cars and a whole shit ton of tires ready to go.
And a whole semi full of tires.
But babe, do you remember who was able to make this happen?
Dun, dun, dun.
I had to remind you who
Yeah.
this was.
It's Ocho.
The girl from the beginning who lost her earring.
That's right.
And I'm like, wait, what?
And she's like, I just brought my whole team. I figured you could use them.
Obviously, she's the queen of Mitsubishi, so we just got to go with that.
Yeah, she puts the Mitsu in Mitsubishi.
Oh, yeah. Not only did he get a car, he got 2. He got a spare car. And what did he get? He didn't get an FTO. He didn't get a Lancer. He got a brand new 3000 GT VR4.
Boom.
You have this one, and so if you wreck it, you've got another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Backup car. Backup car.
On your guys' version, did this then say, welcome to the 1999 championship?
I don't remember.
I don't remember there being anything. There's a music montage at that point where they're getting the car ready.
The announcer announces something at the beginning.
Yeah, and you would expect to be 95, but I swear it said 1999.
He said 1999.
And I thought that was a little weird.
Because we had the subtitle on.
When I watch it the next time, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
So about this point, the previous financier, he's wearing that jacket. Did anyone notice that it says Jackie Chan on the back of it?
Yeah, Jackie Chan rally time or some shit like that.
Oh, interesting. I didn't catch
Rally
that.
Mart. Jackie Chan Rally Mart. There, I found it.
Rally Art.
Probably Rally Art.
Rally
Yeah.
Art.
It's a Mitsubishi thing.
Oh, it was a Rally Art? Oh, okay.
Yeah, Rally Mart.
But guys, it's race time. Cougar calls his people and he's basically like, you know what? Kill the girl. Okay, cool. They hang up the phone, turn around the corner. Boom! The fucking wall explodes. They're being raided or something, but we're never going to see it because we got to get back to the race. Amy gives Ocho something to give to Jackie Chan for luck. And I'm like, okay. Also, I was like, Amy and Ocho definitely don't look like the sisters.
It reminded me a lot of the old Liz Taylor White Diamonds commercials. These have always brought me luck.
Oh, yeah. Jeez.
In an anime, their hair would have been like pink and green and blue and purple, so we would have been able to tell them apart.
Mm-hmm. But we don't get that. So then there's like a 5-minute scene of like, all right, everybody, clear the track, 5 minutes to go.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
we're down to 4 minutes. Only the drivers and the crew, and maybe the cheerleaders.
This was the obligatory bathing suit scene. Was this one? That's what this was all about.
Yeah.
Baby.
Yeah, we had Pitbull playing in the background. Sí, no sé, sí, no sé.
Mr. Worldwide.
That's right. Okay, 3 minutes now. Cheerleaders, get the fuck out of here. We got a race to do. So the race starts. It's
Oh my
raining a
God.
little bit. Like, okay, cool. Here we go. We're seeing a whole bunch of spin outs. And then we get our first pit stop. The camera's going super fast. Like, you can see it sped up because the timer is shown for about 25 seconds, but it says like a minute 30.
I wrote it down. 119.8.
Yep. Amy's like, oh, I'm going to help Jackie. I'm going to take him some water, blah, blah, blah. Beep, beep, beep. 30-second penalty for interference. And the pit crew's like, oh, you stupid bitch.
Would you feel like that would be like the first thing they would have told her? Like, hey, if you're going to be down here, don't fucking interact with the driver. We get penalized.
Nope.
So yeah, we get to sit there for a full 30 seconds as like the other car is pulling out. Yeah, we get more racing. We get more pit stops.
Let's not forget the pit board scene in the middle
Oh
of this
my
race.
God.
So now we get the big declaration of love because she makes them change the pit board. And Jackie almost crashes or goes off the track because he reads the pit board. But
Yes.
now he's got all the enthusiasm, to win the race and everything. Like, what?
Yeah. Eventually, Jackie smiles at Amy to cheer her up. Like, hey, look, having fun. See me smile?
That was pit stop number 57.
God, so many pit stops.
Right.
Like, how long is this race? My God.
I wrote down how long every pit stop took. Just want to let you guys know in case you wanted to know how long they took. They got faster.
Yeah.
It was important that their they got better.
I don't know if we're just like speeding through the race scene and we're just going to like get to the conclusion here, but I think we need to pause
Oh boy.
and reflect on the racing that was going on
Uh-huh.
because this was some buck wild shit.
Yeah. So many crashes. So much.
Cartoon level. I think my favorite crash, because there was constantly crashes. I think my favorite crash was the one car, and I can't remember now which cars were which, but the one car, like, he slides off the road, kind of hits a sign, but then the next car comes and hits a sign and literally just like hits the sign on the side of the track, nose up, and just flips over.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then
God.
was that the one where it rode on top of the one car for a while?
No, that was different. That was a different
Oh,
time.
that was a
different one.
different
Yeah,
one. The one where the one car was upside down on top of the other one was my favorite because I was impressed. That was one shot where the car flipped, landed on top, and the other guy kept driving before
Yes.
it slid off.
Yes.
Like, I don't think that was planned necessarily, but like, kudos to them.
I was trying to figure out, and I haven't looked it up, were these legitimate racing scenes, or was there a blend of there was definitely real footage of like cars.
I mean, there's some, but no, all the crashes and like the cars starting on fire and shit. No, those are all like stunts.
No. Even like some of the handling of the cars was beyond physics. Like they shot off onto the grass and like made this like 45-degree turn and were like back on the track. And I'm like, were these Matchbox cars
No.
really good quality?
No, these are
Stop motion.
really
Like Graham was talking about.
It's like a lemons race is what it was.
Yes, that's what I thought of. This was like lap 2. I was like, my God, this is lemons.
100%. 100% it was. To that point, I will say I enjoyed all the crashes. They were all really entertaining, from the cars that caught on fire to the ones that ended up on their roofs.
Oh, the other good one was like he got like T-boned and the whole front end just like ripped
Yeah.
off.
Oh
Like,
yeah, that was the other 3000 GT. Yeah. They showed that car at the end during the blooper reel where they're actually towing it out of there because the front end was gone.
Yeah.
To that point, there was some serious machinery on that racetrack. If you're a car person and you had E30 M3s, NSX,
Yeah.
Mitsubishis of all types, Toyotas
Yeah.
of all types, Supras, like Nissan GTRs, R33s, R32s.
Skylines.
It was
yeah.
like mind-blowing, the machinery that they got for this. And I'm like, granted, the cars that they wrecked were like the shitbox Corollas and stuff and the Nissan Sentras and like all that garbage. So it was like, okay, fine. But there was some serious hardware out there on this racetrack, which, super fun fact, they actually had to film this in Hong Kong because at the time that they were making the movie, this was supposed to be at like Fuji or like Suzuka or something like that. They couldn't do it because at the time in Japan, it was like way too rainy. So all those rain rain scenes you saw in the beginning of the movie were shot in Japan, and they were like, we can't race here. So they flew back to Hong Kong and they filmed this there.
Oh, and they mentioned that
okay.
at the beginning of the race that
it's raining.
that it's raining and it's going to be a lot more slick.
Yeah, but no, with actual like making the movie, this was a problem that they encountered. Like they didn't want the race to be completely in the rain. All of the shooting moved from Japan over to Hong Kong.
Nice. And yeah, basically I've written down the 5 laps left, and then the
Oh my
whole
God.
thing turns into a goddamn demo derby.
There were some Days of Thunder scenes.
It was so good. It was so good. It was bonkers. It was like you said, it was buck wild. It's insane. And then there was some Forza stuff going on in there too, where it was like, I've seen this in video games. I know people that do this.
That was Cougar's last move, was like, fuck it, I'm going through the grass.
Yeah, so we get to the last lap. They're like neck and neck, Jackie Chan and Cougar, and they both start running into each other, and they go running off the road into like some rocks, some like gravel basically, and they're both stuck and trying to get out, dig themselves out. But then Jackie Chan's able to get out, but going in reverse, and Cougar's coming forward, blah, blah, blah. Jackie Chan reverse 40 miles an hour, and then he pulls a fucking Rockford. And his bumper crosses first in a photo finish. Jackie Chan fucking wins. Woo!
Roll credits.
So then Cougar decides, fuck this, I gotta make a run for it.
He pulls into his pit
Yeah.
his crew is like, there's no chance of winning now. Go, go, go.
Where's he gonna go? He's on a racetrack.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, so when he takes off and Jackie Chan starts chasing him, that was my first thought was, this is a circle, right, guys?
It's like, wait a minute, he'll be back in about a minute 30,
There's some good pyrotechnics in that scene, though. It was awesome.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, Jackie Chan chasing him down, like, where's my sister? Where's my sister, you son of a bitch? And then basically, he like jumps the car, and as I ran down, he goes through the fireworks factory because there's a bunch of sparklers going off the back of it. But Cougar crashes, there's a fire, and he's like, help, help, help. And of course, Jackie Chan saves him because he's the good guy.
Yeah.
But of course, he's also like, where is she? Or you die. And then, the cops show up and they're like, it's okay, Jackie, in a completely separate movie, we saved your sister.
The cops who've done nothing in this movie have finally done something.
My name's Steve Cannon. I'm the real hero of this movie.
Did you not get the phone calls that I said I called and said we have your sister?
Did you check your pager?
So the sister is free.
We go back to the winner circle. The whole family's been saved. Yay! Amy jumps on Jackie Chan and they fall down awkwardly.
That was a fun little acrobatic stunt. That was like they practiced that, like, they did off screen.
Yeah,
Seen that move, the legs and the momentum and the yin yang thing. It was good. It was cute.
There you go. And then just like a quick little peck of a kiss. Roll credits. And then we get outtakes of car crashes and Jackie Chan trying to run up the wall with a broken ankle and trampoline hijinks and guys wearing short shorts.
There's some good outtakes in there.
Jackie was wearing short shorts in one of the scenes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Even Tom Selleck was like, Jackie.
Butt cheeks.
Like, dude, those shorts are a little too short.
It was the 90s. See what NBA players were wearing back then? But yeah, guys, that's Thunderbolt.
This was shorter than the actual movie.
Right. Well, we got those racing montages down to like 2 minutes. So yeah, but Brad, would you recommend Thunderbolt?
No.
What?
Who do I recommend it to?
Better or worse than the Stuntman? We're in the hierarchy of movies.
How can we even compare this to Stuntman?
It was entertaining. I don't know anybody that would enjoy watching this as much as Eric did. I would recommend it to Eric, but he's already seen it. So
I'll watch it again.
Yes,
Yeah.
he owns it now.
I recommend Eric watches it again. No, I just, people in my circles would not understand. I don't even understand it. So they
That's what
definitely
the
wouldn't
subtitles are
understand
for.
Well, no, you can watch it in English on Vudu. The dubbing was actually
I'm not
terrible.
talking about that. I'm talking about the wah of whatever it is.
The plot?
No, I see your point,
Yes.
Brad, because I think it is hard to recommend what I call kung fu action theater type of movie versus like some of the action films of today.
Yeah, a kung fu racing movie.
It's bizarre, right? But it is a fun movie. I'm going to say that. But anyway, Tanya, what do you
Sorry, no offense. It's way better than the Stuntman.
Yeah, the Stuntman was trash. This is better than the Stuntman.
I still can't believe you guys, that's like the bottom of the barrel is the Stuntman for you. It's not Senior Moment. It's not the stupid ass Lamborghini biopic or whatever.
I didn't watch that
No.
one.
And I would watch this again over Highway to Hell.
Oh God, yes.
Yeah.
Or Corvette Summer. Corvette Summer was
Highway.
trash too.
You know what? I'm right there with you guys.
I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to say this movie might top The Fall Guy for the best movie we've watched.
What?
Nope, you're an idiot.
Okay.
You're an
Okay.
Somebody please turn off his mic.
I don't know why he wants to say that.
Come on, the Sandman at the Apollo, please come and take Eric away. Exit stage left. Come on.
Babe, how about you? Where would you recommend this one?
Yeah, I would definitely recommend this. I really, really enjoyed this movie quite a bit.
Thank you.
I too enjoyed this movie, and I would actually put it up there in the higher tier, not above The Fall Guy, because that's fucking ridiculous,
No.
but above most of the other stuff, just because, guys, there's Jackie Chan shit in this, and I fucking love it.
Thank you.
Jackie Chan shit.
And there's the stuff, as ridiculous as it is, the home demolition in the middle of it, the containers and all that shit is awesome.
That shit's so good.
And it's real, no CG, none of that shit, because it's in Hong Kong. They don't fuck around there.
This is real shit.
Pachinko.
The Pachinko ball scene alone
Yes.
is worth watching this movie.
1000%. But I will say this, it is not the best Jackie Chan movie,
No.
but compared to the catalog of things that we have reviewed together, this is pretty damn good.
Absolutely. Like, it may not even be the best Jackie Chan movie that year.
Right.
But it's still pretty dang good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, damn, on that note, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Oh, but when we come back, we have more beer,
What?
fun facts, and what we learned from Thunderbolt.
The boat.
Thanks, Tom Jones.
There's so many podcasts out there. How do I find the one for me?
For so long, I've searched for podcasts all over, but none of them seem to fit my needs. Where is my Nick Cage Pissing Fire podcast? Where's my monkey tickling? I couldn't find it anywhere until I found the Everything I Learned from Movies podcast with Steve Izzy. And now I get to hear about all the monkey tickling I want, baby.
So many podcasts out there are all talk and no Congo. That's why I listen to Everything I Learned from Movies.
Greatest living actor? Nicolas Cage, of course. That's why I listen to Everything I Learned from Movies.
One-liners, plot holes, gratuitous boobies? Fun fact, that's why I listen to Everything I Learned from Movies.
See if Everything I Learned from Movies is right for you at EILF Movies. That's Everything I Learned from Movies on Twitter, Facebook, or Patreon. Free on all the major podcatchers.
Oh, you guys should totally give us a promo to put here.
If you're into anything with wheels and a motor, log on to the Motoring Podcast Network and check out our family of podcasts at motoringpodcast.net. This is the place to find your favorite new show. And finally, Gran Touring Motorsports, covering all aspects of auto racing and motorsports history. Check out their e-zine at gtmotorsports.org. All the links for our sponsors are in the description.
And we're back.
Oh my god, Steve, those are the greatest ads that ever added in the history of adding.
Oh, she said it.
They get better every week.
Well, guys, would any of you be interested in any fun facts about this movie?
Yes.
What, of course.
Only if they're fun facts, super fun facts, because of fun facts.
Let's go.
All right, guys, Rotten Tomatoes. No critic reviews, which is odd. But what do we think that audience score is?
I can't comment because I saw it.
I'm biased. It would be 110%. Real number,
42%.
I was going to say
42?
real number is probably like 68.
It's going to be 69.
I think Brad's the closest, 55 with the audience. Pretty close to us here. 3 positives into what the hell are you talking about?
Dan votes in abstentia. He says it's a good movie.
There you go.
No, there were no Chevrolets in it.
I bet he found one.
There was a
Oh,
Caprice in the background somewhere.
Oh, there we go. So I looked up the budget for this movie, and it said it was 2 billion Hong Kong dollars.
Okay.
And I put that through a converter thing. How much do you think that is nowadays?
2 billion US dollars.
It was 2 billion Hong Kong dollars.
Yeah, 2 billion Hong Kong dollars, 1991 converted to, 25 US dollars.
There's a lot of
Or
math
95.
going on.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, I was going to say it took 4 years to come to market. That's a long
No,
time.
sorry, yeah, 95 to 2025. It said $250 million. That can't be right.
Well, with adjusted for inflation.
That would be like Thunderbolts, aka New Avengers type money.
Yeah, I could see that with as many.
But it's like, okay, maybe they meant 2 million Hong Kong dollars, but it's definitely more than $250 million.
Yeah.
250,000. So it's like, I don't know how much it costs, but obviously there was a lot of stunts and stuff involved. Jackie Chan doesn't roll out of bed for less than 20 million.
Well, back then.
But
he is like Hong Kong's #1 guy at that point, right? So it wouldn't surprise me that he could command that kind of budget with all the cars that were involved and all the, to your point, all the stunts and everything else.
Like, I'm trying to think mid-90s, like, yeah, that was when Schwarzenegger was getting like 20 mil a movie and stuff. But would that be Jackie Chan for an Asian production? Maybe. $250 million, but it doesn't pop up on like, this movie isn't discussed with Waterworld. You know what I mean? Like $200 million to make that or whatever. But what other fun facts we got? The original title is Pic Lick Fo, which I assume is Mandarin for Thunderbolt. I don't know. Jackie Chan suffered a broken ankle while filming Rumble in the Bronx, so stunt doubles were used for most of the fight scenes in this movie. This was a big thing for Chan, who is always known for doing all his own stunts. But, you know, broken ankle, $250 million budget, can't push it back anymore.
I couldn't tell. Could you tell that he was suffering on a broken ankle?
No, like I said, not until that end cutscene when he was climbing up the wall. It was like, he's got a little bit of a limp there.
Yeah. The rain in Japan kept the climactic race scenes from being filmed there. Like you're saying, so they had to move to Malaysia to film them. However, a problem occurred when the Malaysian government became worried that people would get hurt during filming. So the race was filmed at regular speed and sped up during post-production.
Okay, that makes sense then. How they could pull off some of these.
Yeah, like going off in the grass and then immediately coming back in. Yeah, it was.
You couldn't tell that it was sped up?
Certain parts of it did look sped up.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Super cartoony.
Exactly.
It's fantastic.
And guys, that opening theme song that's in Cantonese at the beginning and Mandarin in the end was sung by the one and only Jacqueline Onassis Chan. Yeah, Jackie Chan.
It was also written by Jackie Chan. That was in my
written by him as well, yes.
Yes. Written and performed by Jackie Chan.
So he's on the soundtrack too.
Does it all. That's why it's $250 million. He's got to do all of it.
He's got to earn that $50 million he's getting.
Yeah, that's where the money went. It went to his singing rights and his acting.
And that's what makes this movie even more special, if you think about it.
So you're saying the opening song to this movie is basically the Mariah Carey All I Want for Christmas Is You over in Hong Kong?
Yes.
It comes out every year. He just gets those royalty checks coming through.
He's like Jose Feliciano. It's brilliant.
Yeah, there you go. Feliz Navidad. Da, 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 da.
Feliz Navidad. Prospero año.
Except for that stupid... Oh, I can't stand that Beatles song.
Simply
God. Oh,
There's that the war is over.
Oh, so bad. So,
I have
every
a
time.
for Christmas.
Yeah, no. Having worked at Macy's for several years, the department store, and having worked Black Fridays, I haven't worked there in about a decade now, and we're only just now allowed to have Christmas music in the house. Hey, Santa!
Oh, no. No, not Hey Santa sung by Harley Quinn. No, nothing like that.
No, you heard that song when I worked at Macy's. That's exactly how it sounds.
It is. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, only Nat King Cole allowed in this house.
Yeah.
But we reached the most important part. What did we learn from Thunderbolt? Tania, would you like to go first?
I learned as a result of watching the movie and looking up some facts about it. I learned that that movie is what started a collaboration and partnership between Jackie Chan and Mitsubishi, to the point that 10 years later, they made a limited production, 50-car count, special edition Mitsubishi Lancer for Jackie Chan.
Oh, shit.
Car nerd facts.
How about you, Brad?
He learned that Fall Guy is still better.
I learned that you can do live action stop motion filming apparently and have a 4-hour scene in a 2-hour movie.
I thought you would have doubled down on your love and appreciation for Jackie Chan and Jackie Chan Racing, as we saw in LMP2 many years ago at Le Mans. I mean, Jackie Chan sponsored a race team, for crying out loud.
Yeah, Jackie Chan Rally Art.
But I learned that before this movie.
That's right.
See, that's what I learned. It was about the Jackie Chan race team. I didn't know anything about that.
What'd you learn, Izzy?
I learned that a race car can travel a number of feet with another race car on top of it and sustain very little damage. I also learned that pachinko balls are just kept in a big bin above the gambling house, the casino, and could be dropped at any time. but they choose not to.
Drop like balloons at a birthday party.
I want to unpack that with you at some other point because there are many questions about the pachinko balls that I have. But I learned about that through you guys, so that's good.
Yeah, you're gonna have to come out and play pachinko.
But that's not what I learned. I had to double down on something Brad said. And you mentioned it a couple times already. I learned that you can successfully create a 2-hour live action anime movie. This movie proves it. There are so many tropes, so many scenes, so many things that this is an anime with real people. It's bonkers and buck wild. I loved everything about it.
Yeah.
I mentioned that to you when I first saw I guess it was the mechanics, like when they were going through the rally art school or
Yeah.
whatever. And the song that was playing, I was like, this is an anime.
Yeah. Well, no, I had already had that in my notes by the time
Yeah.
you told me that. So I was like,
Yeah.
we were on the same wavelength there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thunderbolt. I'm so glad we did this. Why did we wait so long?
Absolutely. Yeah. Thanks for bringing this to my attention. I had never heard of this movie.
What's our next challenge going to be?
Biker Boys.
Oh, I'm down for Biker Boys. We already talked about it on our podcast.
Brad hasn't picked a movie, has he?
I have not picked a movie.
Which is it going to be?
Biker Boys.
Or Torque?
Or Torque.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Biker Boys. Lawrence Fishburne. Come on now.
What's the other one about?
Same thing.
Motorcycle dudes. I don't know. But it's got Peter Facinelli or whatever his name is.
So do we want to double down and compare the two?
Double feature.
Well, since Steve and Izzy have already reviewed.
Oh, we've done both of them. We did during Doppelganger month because they came out like less than a year apart.
Yes.
And they're basically the same movie.
We could compare them and see the good, the bad, and the indifferent.
Yeah, like the Fall Guy and Stuntman.
No, that's never going to happen.
Yeah, I'm down. I got copies.
All right. We'll get Mountain Man Dan in on that one.
Yeah. Oh, well, you were telling me, I heard somewhere around the way that you guys have a podcast. Is that correct?
Or 12. Yeah, something like that.
Oh, okay. Like a whole network of them?
We do. So if you visit motoringpodcast.net, you can see our flagship show, Break Fix, along with other wonderful programming like Evening with a Legend, The Motoring Historian, Screed to Speed, The Drive-Thru, and we're introducing a new show, which Brad hates the name of, called Formula Fanatics. So stay tuned for that throughout the rest of 2026.
Excellent. Anything else you guys want to plug? Brad, Tania, you got your own solo projects you got going on?
Yeah, I'm writing an album.
I thought you were writing a book.
Yeah, that's like 20 years from now. It'll be out. So it's a little early to start the marketing for that.
It's never too early.
All right, 2045. Keep an eye out.
Exactly.
How about you, babe? Are you on social media at all?
Occasionally, you can catch me everywhere at Untidy Venus. That's a goddess who's bad at housekeeping. I'm on all the social medias at Untidy Venus. You can also catch me selling my goods and wares up and down the Wasatch Front. Steve, where can we find you?
Oh, you can find me everywhere on all the major podcatchers under Everything I Learned from Movies, or hit us up directly on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Bluesky at EILF Movies. That's Everything I Learned from Movies. Yeah, we got some good ones coming up, guys. Oh, Brad's hand, run!
Oh, it's a hand!
So yeah, I guess until next time, I'm Steve.
And I'm Izzy.
I'm Tony.
Yeah,
I'm Eric.
and us, the team from Gran Touring Motorsports.
And this is
Everything I Learned from Movies.
Everything I Learned from Movies. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
If you like what you've heard and want to learn more about GTM, be sure to check us out on www.gtmotorsports.org. You can also find us on Instagram at Gran Touring Motorsports. Also, if you want to get involved or have suggestions for future shows, you can call or text us at 202-630-1770 or send us an email at crewchief@gtmotorsports.org. We'd love to hear from you.
Hey everybody, Crew Chief Eric here. We really hope you enjoyed this episode of Break Fix, and we wanted to remind you that GTM remains a no annual fees organization, and our goal is to continue to bring you quality episodes like this one at no charge. As a loyal listener, please consider subscribing to our Patreon for bonus and behind-the-scenes content, extra goodies, and GTM swag. For as little as $2.50 a month, you can keep our developers, writers, editors, casters, and other volunteers fed on their strict diet of Fig Newtons, gummy bears, and Monster. Consider signing up for Patreon today at www.patreon.com/GT Motorsports. And remember, without fans, supporters, and members like you, none of this would be possible.